So the next trick is fucking with perception and directly showing the fickleness of perception itself, fundamentally. For instance, who's immediately thought pot pipe. Let me fuck with you a little bit. How fickle perception is. Tobacco. Facial expression. All perception is fickle. There's no genuine sincerity behind the action or clause. Or cause. How you interpret information. Welcome to Marxist psychoanalysis. 101. How can you say that you fight for freedom when freedom is something you cannot give or take if it's free? Happiness, foundational premise, is emotional instability because of the chemical concentration, of course. Happy, maximum saturation, big time to say it. Duh. You'll need to find more of the foundational premise of a problem instead of going through a checklist of makes no sense. Because there is no image except for one that you place on it, which is an ideologikal book. And for those that aren't very well versed in it, orientation of linguistical language. You gotta look at the Facebook, I'm not gonna restate it. When shit boils down in a creative process, I'm gonna sit there and use Mindspace for it. I'm like, yeah, it's on Facebook sometime. How do you address this issue? So, you gotta just ain't no chain to pierce. First thing about no power is no power has any power over no power. Whoa. If I can throw out these paradigms that are not paradoxes, they're paradigms. And they're only paradoxical, actually, that wouldn't even be proper onto each one. Actually, they can be used kind of like cards at that point. Kind of like arms dealer style. It's like, walking around with a beer can that has water in it instead. Acting like you're drunk and fucking with your perception. Making a recording when you're not. Pretending you're not making a recording when you are. This is not for self-entertainment here. Speaking of which, I don't have to explain anything to because I'm the one speaking it. Explaining it to any other party is called communication. And jumping on any other keyword trigger along the fucking way is nimrotic. Really shows me how people interpret information these days. So, what you think would help is not always what's helpful. As I was just out saying publicly, you know what I need? Because a few people said, hey, do you need something? Do you need something today? I'm like, I actually got most things taken care of. But what I need is to take care of U.S. official business. You wonder, if you're not going to take U.S. official business seriously, then I'm just not going to take anything seriously. If I can't be a father to my child and a responsible adult for the one thing I should be responsible for, life, then I'm not gonna fucking be responsible, am I? So, word to your mother's grave. Let her rest in peace. If she'd smack you 1, 2, or 3 on that. Can't even say peace in here without your peace. Drug fucking minded. Should I walk around looking like one of you folks? Fucking retards. The problem with crackheads is they scare easy, but they come back in greater fucking numbers. Don't worry, I come prepared. This is what I have to do when I entertain myself. When there's nothing else, around that I should be doing. Because I'm not supposed to be on this side of the globe at this point. First and last mistake. You want to make a deal, then it's about time for that face-to-face peace talk. And you're the